Is this thing on? God, it never happened yet, but I'm still terrified that I'm gonna get a recording where I record one of these huge things, post commentary, and it's just gone once I end the video. Seems to be recording so far anyway. I played some more. Baf played ranked. Look, it's Bushin style. He was my first opponent. That's a pretty bad matchup right off the bat. Also, I did this at like 2 a.m., so Bushin style is the kind of guy who plays at 2 a.m. I don't have a whole lot of experience with this matchup, let's be honest. See, I probably could have punished several of these with medium uppercut, but I didn't know. And I didn't want to jump in because I didn't want to get DP because I figured he'd be ready for that. This kind of move is super weak to jumps, but I'm not really confident jumping in unless I'm jumping in from super far out. I thought that would be a punish. I think it was. I think I could have light kick punished that. Oops, no cancel. But I missed the light kick, so then I felt like a goof. And then I got my ass kicked. And never escaped this corner. See how I like blocked and I didn't crouch fierce? If you're not gonna take a throw, the very fucking least you can do is be ready to anti-air, okay? Life hack. Good advice when you're playing this game. If you're like, I'm not gonna take a throw, which is a very okay decision to make, except against Young Seku. You should turn up that crouch fierce or whatever you got. Low strong, maybe. So new strat, walk back and throw fireball, psych. Went for a jump in because he's young. It didn't really work, but it didn't really fail. Oops, that was ambiguous. I'm sure the Sakura has some good thing that she can do there, but I can't crouch fierce those. And I didn't really know which way to block it. I think you have to block them low, right? Because if you stand, he can... I don't remember if any of them are overheads. Maybe the kick and the punch are overheads. But if you're standing, he can do the throw. And I don't think it's like a real mix-up. But I don't remember how it's not a real mix-up. So I was pondering that while I was fucking waiting for this next match. I was like, I'm gonna get around on this guy. Even though I have to do some wacky shit to get it. That's not actually that many points, is it? 76? It's a lot more than me. Ultimate Grandmaster? Maybe it is a lot. I've seen people with like 6 digits. I mean, 476 in the world is a whole lot. Let's put it like that. Me sitting here with my 17k rank. It's not very good. Ooh, that was bad. That was a regular ass jump in I just allowed. See, that was anti-air. That was reliable. Because he didn't do it like true meaty. Oops. EXTP would have been really good. Or V-reversal. Since he was in the corner, V-reversal was probably the single best play there. If someone jumps over you in the corner and then immediately does like a true block string from their air normal, V-reversal is a great fucking option there. That means I had no health, so if I V-reversaled, my trigger was gone forever. But that's okay. Honestly, you play for the stun at that point. I got him in the corner if I V-reversed. And I could go for some mix-ups, and I only needed like 3 to work. No stand short. I make the mistake a few times during the set. That was safe, wasn't it? I don't know. I tried to like walk in a little bit and then do something, and he hit me so early I didn't even commit yet. That was a punish, but I probably had better. That TC I can probably like low strong or even crouch or back fierce. Excuse me, low forward or back fierce. We live in a world where low strong and low forward are the same speed. They're both 6 frames now. I caught him dashing. Now I just have to be right several times in a row. Can't believe I didn't get that link. Feeling pretty dumb right now. He's the kind of guy who does wake up, stand strong. Wake up, walk forward, stand strong. You can learn a lot from the way the pros play. Ooh, that's not good. But that might have autocorrected if we went to the other side, so that might have just been a good play. Get in VT2 and then the flips aren't scary. I used to talk on the older videos about how I would die in VT2 with full super to a wake up mix up, and I'd be like, wow, I could have DP'd there and then like landed the super, and I would have lived and won that round. Well, there it is. It's me doing it. I do it a few times during this series of games too. Also, this one's not gonna be as long as some of the previous ones because I actually went up 1,000 points pretty quickly. Not super quickly, but I had more wins than losses this time. A lot more. Maybe not a lot more. I don't know. That push, how minus is that? Got out of the corner. Did it. I shimmied him. Didn't cancel. Didn't believe in it. You can react to cancel, but it's difficult. Unless it's like VT2, either special move. And now I'm dead. I missed what actually killed me. Some variety of block string that I didn't block. I was too busy dying. Seku's pretty neat. I could probably play this guy. He plays at Wednesday night fights. I'm there like every time he's there. I fucking see him outside smoking and shit. I could just be like, hey, I played you online one time and I want to play you more because I fucking suck at fighting Zeku. And also I'm bad and I want to be good. He'd probably say yes, unless he had a fucking tournament match coming up, and then he'd say no. Look, it's No Good Citizen. You guys might know this guy from the Twitter. I read his tweets sometimes. I got matched up against him. I thought this is kind of cool. I was like, maybe I should taunt at the beginning of the match just to show my respect. And then I didn't do that. And then I floundered a little bit against G. I was timid. I was like, this guy's a pretty good player. I'm not gonna do anything wild. So I decided not to jump and just let him throw his fireballs if he wanted to throw some fireballs. But things can get very rapidly awry with G, don't you think? You see, there's things getting a little bit awry, and soon they'll get very awry. There's my jump, and now things are very awry. I don't even know what to do about this, to be honest. I can't throw fireballs. Jumping in feels kind of risky. From that far out, they push you out so much. I'm feeling kind of dead right now, to be honest. Didn't feel good to spend any kind of meter, but blocking felt bad too, so I think I did wake up crouch jab. I guess that was somehow he knew. I was like, I'm gonna try and preempt his fireball with mine, but it didn't really work. My Sakura fucking jump roundhouse, the biggest normal in the whole game, didn't work. Sad. The better a player is, the weirder the stuff they do after a block like Tatsu. I've discovered that block like Tatsu into crouch jab on a good player is actually very, like, very okay to do. That's -2. I didn't cancel because of that, but I actually got a counter hit, so a block string would have been good if I did jab short instead of just short. I probably would have had a thing into a knockdown. Oops, I got command grabbed. Now things are looking kind of bad. I don't know if that was a deliberate whiff, because it looked accidental, but then he was ready to... his Oki was better than mine there. Oops. My crouch jab reaction to his dash was a bit slow. He might have whiffed that on purpose. It might have been like totally safe. He might have still been plus after whiffing that. It might have been an elaborate trap. I think that's actually what happened. It was kind of cool. Anyway, he didn't play me again. I was kind of sad. I was like, alright, let's do this. I was ready for the next match. I was like, I got some download, I figured some stuff out, maybe I'll be able to do something. At the very least, I'd do better than I fucking did there, which is get my ass handed to me. But he just pulled, he just left. Sad. Maybe it was laggy for him, I don't know. It wasn't laggy for me. I only had one laggy opponent during this series, I think, and I fought him actually like 5 times, and I never pulled any time it was lagging with him. Bad flash kick, I do that too. I get someone midair, and then I fucking do my little DP, and it whiffs, and I feel dumb, and I die. Sakura's DP takes a really long time to do, which means that if they get a reset, they can punish it very reliably. This guy jumps a lot, and I don't anti-air him most of the time, believe it or not. If I did stand jab for the second one, that short would have been a combo. Oops. That's a really bad way to fucking... I was getting hit during the freeze. Oh, he missed it though. I think I was too far away for the stuff. Also, that's a hard counter. Can't do that on Guile. VT1, you just want to throw the fucking fireballs on the ground, which I wasn't doing for this match. Also, I don't run VT1 that often, so I'm a little rusty with it. It's good versus Guile. Or rather, like, it lets you play versus Guile. I think this is one of Sakura's worst matchups, but it's not that bad. It's probably like a 6-4 in Guile's favor. Especially online, it's very annoying because I don't have a good way through booms except EXDP, and EXDP online through booms is rather difficult to do. Nice dash, nerd. Ooh, lucky jump. That's Baf. That's the Baf luck. He had no tell or anything. I just felt like it was time. How did I let him jump? Why do I always let him jump? Cash out. He's nearly dead. It's whatever. Maybe I should have waited one more combo. Oh, fucking the worst crouch fierce on earth. Got the counter hit, and then I tried to crouch jab into DP, and I got a fireball. But I think the DP would have been awful. But I did try to do it. I think the crouch jab wouldn't have been a link because it was too far out. Even though it is, like, by the frames a link. Ugh, I was like I was trying to lose. I didn't know. I ate a lot of things in a very small stretch of time just trying to anti-air him, but I kept on, like, catching myself. I don't know. It was weird. I'm bad. Punishing Guile Crutch Fierce is a bit of a trick, isn't it? I mean, towards Fierce. Because you can just duck it, but actually whiff punishing it on reaction is kind of difficult. I don't know what it is on block either. I think it's quite minus. Time to open FAT for the first time in fucking ages. Get some download on what the fuck the frame data is on Guile towards Fierce on block. I usually duck it, so like the on block doesn't matter that much.
No need for talk.
I can skip these.
Fight.
SF5. I used to play this character, Guile. You think I would know this one, but it's like -5. Towards Fierce. What's that called? Spinning back knuckle. It's only -1. Good lord. Must be nice. That was just a bad round. That was probably a better thing I could have done after that. I wonder if I could have done like Stand Strong into just light DP. Does that work? I would have to link it because Stand Strong doesn't cancel. Why doesn't Stand Strong cancel? Sakura! Why is she so stupid? I guess it was probably after that flash kick. It was Crouch Fierce into something. Or it might have just been raw like heavy DP. Might have been the punish combo because I want to do as much damage as possible before dizzying him, and Crouch Fierce might have dizzied. So what's my optimal damage before dizzy? It's probably heavy DP. Depends on the amount of dizzy I want to do. That was an accident. I was trying to buffer short into that, and I just got it by itself, but it worked. There were a lot of accidental, but it worked in this series of matches. That's a counter to that. Ooh, this is the round. I forgot about this round. He does like 4 flash kicks, 4 EX flash kicks. He just keeps on catching me every single time I'm not ready. They're all at pretty weird times. The first couple were like pretty close to each other. Oh, never mind. It's just the 2. Here I'm like, you already used up all your fucking luck. I mean, there's no actual luck involved. But I was like, either this guy's gonna be even more aggressive with the flash kicks, which I find unlikely, or he's done using flash kicks for the time being, which I find likely. How did that work? He didn't even commit to anything. Definitely shouldn't have worked, I'll tell you that. Also, he took the throw. Kind of dumb because I could have shimmied him and then won, literally right there. Pretty ballsy for me to go for that far away. I remember that when it happened. I was like, wow, that worked. Because it felt like a great idea, and then I saw it happen. I was like, that looked like a terrible idea. That's a punish, but I don't know if I have a better one. A DP into super would have been really good there. Classic Baf doing hard Tatsu when it's not the right play. It's my little crutch move. I probably hard Tatsu more than any other Sakura. I like it. I like hard Tatsu. I got another Guile right away. This guy was better. He also had more points. He also had a cooler skin. I like that one. Very festive. It's the 27th of October right now. Halloween's coming up fast. That felt good. It's actually rather hard to hard Tatsu versus Guile. For the record, Sakura actually deals with heavy fireballs worse than she deals with light fireballs. It's usually the other way around for most characters. But the heavy fireballs can hit Sakura while she's doing her slow-ass fireball startup, and it can also hit her out of EXDP before she can turn it out successfully. And it can also hit her out of something else. Ooh, lucky jump. The shimmy was good too. I considered using a bar here, and I didn't. You know what that was? Rewind it if you don't believe me, and you'll see it. That was a parry. My instincts just took over, and it caused me to lose that round, because I could have crouched fierce and killed him, I'm pretty sure. But when someone neutral jumps out of a throw in the corner, I'm like, oh, let me parry your air normal. And that didn't happen because parries don't exist. So I tap forward and then die. I've always struggled with that in SF4 and SF5. There are a lot of times where you need a very good twitch instinct to do a parry in SF3. And in the process of giving myself that twitch instinct, I've fucked up my execution in other games. That's not the combo Baf. It's just heavy DP. Got him but didn't stun. Also, he took that throw. Very brave of him, in my humble opinion. I don't remember if Sakura's VT1 fireballs have different speeds, but I imagine they do. So that light one I threw was kind of bad, I guess. Ugh. It's like I'm trying to lose this one too. He couldn't anti-air that, I don't think. And he hit something there, who knows what.
Final round. Fight.
Those are about to eat. Not too bad of a good combo though. See that little walk forward? He does that before he's about to air throw, rather than flash kick, oddly enough. They'll point out that little crouch walk because he can move closer while keeping flash kick charge. But he goes for air throws as his anti-air mostly. Wow. Why'd he do that? Because I feel like he didn't react to my jump in any way. I could just stuck to the ground and anti-aired him. Oh well. This is looking pretty dire for yours truly. I don't remember what that stand hard kick is. I think it's like -2. He landed on it. I probably had a heavier DP than that. I did light just to be safe. I had some momentum there and then I threw it away expecting some kind of reversal that he didn't do.
Guile win.
If someone blocks Sakura's Otoshi, they have to be standing because it's an actual overhead. So he didn't have flash kick charge or anything. That was kind of bad. I'm kind of bad. I flounder around at the beginning of every single, like, road to whatever. Road to master, road to diamond. I flounder around a little bit, winning and losing in about equal amounts, and then I go on a little streak. I think it's just me remembering how to play the game. The good players must be on their little streak all the time.
Round one.
I have to, like, re-remember what's good. Caught him with a sweep. I got a hold. Oh, that was the deliberate whiff. I whiffed stand strong to make distance, but then I baited the throw attack and didn't do anything. That setup is actually unseeable, but honestly, shimmies usually are too, so. But that one's like extra unseeable. I had a lot of low forward into EX Tatsu, failed the combo this set. I'm surprised he didn't anti me there because I think he had it. Ooh. Could have been a slightly beefier combo, Baf. I was like, what do I do here? I forgot with low forward activated in BT1. I think staying short and uppercut was fine. Not too bad. Not too big of damage. Trying to win without, you know, spending meter. Tried to crouch for your set and I should have died right there. But instead he spent some meter and I won. So, you know. That was fortunate. It was about as good as things could go. And I'm coming into this round about as well as I possibly can. Oops. Flash kick counters that, and it counters jumps. It's like I win either way. When Guile's doing this to you, I did it too late. I did it the second time. When Guile's charging a V-skill in your face, almost all characters can sweep him. But I didn't. Should've. You want to like get kind of close. But it's hard to be ready for it. That wasn't a combo, but it could have been. This guy's really good at not getting mixed. That was the thing that really killed me, is I only have a real mix-up. He can just walk back after my first normal. So I only have a real mix-up right when I first get in. Why didn't I cancel it? BT1 is fun. You get to just throw these big old fireballs. I chose not to spend the meter because it wasn't going to kill. How will Baf choke this match away? Psych, I win.
Sakura wins.
I kept on trying to hit roundhouse earlier in the set, and he kept on hitting me out of it. He had good placement on his medium normals, so it was difficult for me to get a heavy normal up. And he was hanging at a range where he was close enough to get his mediums, and every time I tried to make some space, it was either a boom or him walking in, so he was really good about the spacing. He played this matchup quite well. So roundhouse is hard to use against Guile, though. It's hard to use against a lot of characters. It's rather easy to use against others, but not too successful against a super good player. Look at his nice round rank. 3 zeros. A lot of the time when I actually get in on him, that didn't happen that often today. A lot of the time when I actually get on him, I should have gone for like an immediate throw, because he's doing a whole lot of walking back and not a lot of throw teching. I should have recognized that immediately because it's true for all 3 matches. So it's like, why didn't I just fucking exploit that? And that way he would actually take a throw maybe, or maybe I'd just get more fucking throws of my own. Usually jumping those things is not too bad most of the time. I've already made that mistake a couple times in this fucking thing. My shimmy was too big. I forgot how much space that low forward, that close strong makes, so I didn't actually need to shimmy nearly as much as I did. Also, a fireball would have been really good there instead of a fucking light Tatsu. This whole round was a wash by me. Could have played it really well, and I didn't. Everything I did was kind of stupid.
Round 2. Fight.
I was in a hurry, I guess. I got that jump in, that was clean. The counter hit, not a punish. I see you. Whatever it is, it's not -4. Trying to jump in from outside crouch fierce range, and when he doesn't have charge. I think my jumps are actually very choice there. It's difficult for him to anti those. They also jumped over, you know, they let me in. I think that was probably okay. That happened so many times, this fucking raw regular DP. Thanks, Baf. That happened so many times. Me going for low 40 X Tatsu and the Tatsu just falls out, and every time I was like, oh. Also, ouch, those flash kicks. I was charging the fireball and he whiffed a flash kick and I was like, what do I do? So I released the fireball, and that was actually the worst play, but I had no good play. The right play was just continuously holding the fireball. Oops. He did take the throw, but I don't think that would have meant anything with my meaty. His throw tech was very late. I'm just trying to not die. But it's kind of dire. Dire. There it is. That was roundhouse by me. Bird straight's a good move. It was an SF4 as well.
Guile wins.
Far fierce in that game. It was like a 4-frame fierce, I think. Or maybe 5. I think it was 5. And I come out from stand jab and not crouch jab, I think. And stand jab was 5. And then I think in Ultra they made crouch jab also 5. Look, this guy. Chuck Hadoken. Nice name. It sounds like a name, but then it's like, it's Chuck like throw, huh? This was the only guy who I had lag with, and it was quite a lot of lag, so this might be, it wasn't a whole lot, but it was like, it was enough that it was difficult to react to jumps, but not like unreactable, you know? That's like our metric for how laggy it is how reactable jumps are. I figured this guy would throw a lot of plasma because his name is Chuck Hadoken, so I tried to get him into a fireball game myself. I was like, this guy's gonna be real respectful, he's not gonna jump in that much, and he doesn't. He jumps in occasionally, and I usually fail to anti-art early on. Oops. No cancel, bad. But I actually got to throw more fireballs in this matchup than I usually get to throw ever, so which is kind of fun. That being said, it was almost impossible to react to a Ryu 4 dash, which I feel is already a pretty fast 4 dash. In the lag, it was like completely unreactable. So I'm trying to look for the ranges where he's kind of mid-range and do short. He does a lot of 4 dash stuff, by the way. So I got that read in this match, and then I fight him I think twice more later on. I'm trying to short, and then I'm trying to look for the anti-airs, and I'm also trying to occasionally short and cancel it to DP on the event that he 4 dashes. If I whiff short, then I can't crouch fierce a jump if he jumps as I whiff it. But I can still block the jump, so it's not the end of the world. But there is opportunity cost if I'm trying to short. Nice. He does that a few times. He tries to Tatsu through a fireball, but it's already right next to him. It's a weird play. I don't think he... No, I think he gets it once, and he like messes it up like 5 times. Maybe not 5. Probably 3. Or 2. This guy also does something Ryu players almost never do, and it caught me completely off guard. Ryu players did it a lot in Season 1, but I guess there aren't that many Ryus anymore. He parries jump-ins, like regular-ass jump-ins. I went for a couple jumps on him and he parries them, and I was like, what? Usually he didn't get a hit on me, but I think a couple times he did. That was not a combo, and because it wasn't a combo this reset, I like fucking... I tripped balls. I did jump roundhouse, low forward activate, and the jump roundhouse was a counter hit, and I did low forward activate, looked at the side of the screen for the counter hit notification, saw it, and chose to do back fierce. So like some wires crossed in my brain. It turns out the fucking thing that makes Baf do back fierce is low forward activate plus counter hit notification. So once those two things happened, I went for back fierce, which is not a combo. It misses by 1 frame, I think. 7 frame normal, plus 6. But he didn't block it, so I could have died, but instead I won. Instead I got an accidental reset. No extra scaling or anything. Isn't that great when that happens? There we go. That one was a little riskily spaced. This guy does a lot of wake up, stand short into donkey kick. I imagine that's unsafe, but I don't even know. I think that was a medium Tatsu, so I'm really glad he hit me out of it, because getting punished is even worse. To be honest, I've only had my medium Tatsu punished in a meaningful way like a couple times ever. People must have like pretty poor matchup knowledge against Sakura. If I just empty jumped, I'd be able to punish these, but it feels awful trying to empty jump. Every time he did a Tatsu, I forgot. I'm sorry, guys, I forgot. In SF5, Ryu will not move over your head, he'll just push you. I'm kind of dumb. In SF4, Ryu whizzes over you. So in SF5, you wait patiently for him to land and then punish him, and in SF4, you hit him with whatever you can get before he passes away. So my gut instinct is to like just tap him before he's gone. And I do that every time. It's like, oh, low strong, before he flies over my head. But he can't fly over my head, so I miss a big punish. I get fucking 60 damage instead of like 200. That was counter hit Heavy Tatsu's last hit. So I actually had Heavy Tatsu's last hit into stand short into medium uppercut there. That's the Forbidden Soccer combo. I've never gotten that in a real match, and I probably never will. But it was available there, which is pretty funny. Cool combo by him. Counter hit only. Oops. That was probably a punish, but it wasn't a good one. Ooh. I could have just DP'd that and that would have been fine and dandy. But I didn't. So now I have to win. Manually. Why didn't I short that? Look at me wiggling closer to him. Don't jab if you're doing that crush counter combo. It literally just lowers your own damage. Stronger to do the, ooh, he forward dashed on wake up, he should be dead. And I'm a dumbass. Got him. Super's not gonna kill, so I choose to spend a bar. And then I actually get him with the fucking down towards roundhouse, somehow. It's a mystery how. It worked, I don't know. It's a counter hit too, so I took the counter hit combo. To be honest, I frequently just hit strong after that because I'm used to it being blocked. Even though I have a conversion if it hits, it's crouch jab. I hate doing that conversion, even though it's not very hard. This is -2. I respected it at that time because I just felt like it was time that he would uppercut. Replayers like doing that fucking towards fierce and then uppercutting. I was like, this is the time. He hasn't done it yet. He's going to do it. But I don't think he does it at all. Crouch jab anti-air. I thought Capcom removed that. Or maybe they just removed stand jab. He got a cool cross under afterwards too. Reminded me of Season 1. Like a brief little flavor of Season 1 right there. Jump medium kick maybe? Jump roundhouse into low medium kick into Tatsu. I had a win opportunity there. Not a win opportunity, but like a conversion into Tatsu into mix-ups. So it would have been pretty nice to get that, but I didn't get it. It just now occurred to me that the game volume might be loud. I'm gonna cry if it's like loud. I'm gonna actually cry. It's not too bad. I have it on 30% right now. I'm not talking the loudest I can talk either.
This round 1.
That doesn't look too bad at all. Anyway, I'm 1-1 with this guy right now. That was a fucking failed parry. He messed that up a lot. I usually only throw light fireballs. Top secret about me. I don't touch Sakura's heavy fireball almost at all. Her fireball speed's not vary that much, so it doesn't really matter. But theoretically, if you're trying to get someone to fuck up some parries, one way you can do that. Cool, I was so unprepared for that. I rolled the wrong way, and then I rolled the right way, but in the process of rolling the wrong way, then the right way, I fucking hit every button on my controller and got a light DP. That was like an actual setup, and it should have worked, but he released early, I think. That was a really derpy jump. Look, I anti-aired him. I want to remind everyone right now that this was a laggy match, so there's some really wonky things. I didn't know if it was laggy for him, so I did some errant jumps, just seeing if I could get away with it. And I don't think I got away with almost any of them. Ryu actually does have good anti-airs, even though I don't think he's a super stellar character. He's okay, he's functional. It's not too bad. A lot of people put him as like bottom 3, and I think that's a joke. He's not great though.
Round 2.
Oof, that's pretty bad to eat a counter hit towards fierce. It like shook me, and I'm shook for the rest of the round. Not a great punish. Heavy DP would have been a lot better. Also, that was another counter hit, hard Tatsu last hit, so there was another link available. Shutouts. That was a fireball trap, you see that? I held up forward on wake up, and he threw the fireball, but still recovered in time to DP me. That was an actual fireball trap. People say Street Fighter 5 killed Street Fighter. But Ryu has those, and Sagat has them too. And Nash, also Nash. Tried to jab me there. Got some lucky hits. That was really, really fucking bad. That was really bad. That was a bad link to drop. In terms of bad links to drop, that's like top 3. I got him.
Final round. Fight.
Ryu's jump Tatsu isn't scary like Ken's. There's really no reason I can't just crouch face him every jump. I just had trouble reacting. It's the lag. Nice back roundhouse whiff. That's actually a lot better than it used to be. Back roundhouse and neutral is a real thing. You can buffer it into donkey kick. Oh, that was kind of iffy. He had a better combo than that. Here's me just choking away. I think there's another stupid thing that happens in this round. Maybe not. Tatsu there is better than uppercut, so that was a mistake, but not a huge one. I just forgot. Should have been checking that forward dash because it was very obvious. If I'm in VT2, I can do stand short, and if he dashes, he'll run into it. But also, if he jumps, then I can DP the jump because I have a fucking 3-frame DP or whatever, 4-frame DP. So I don't. It's suddenly a mix-up. It's not. It's not a mix-up. It's suddenly a scenario where he can't rapidly approach me at all. This guy, I played him twice, I think.
Round 1. Fight.
This guy's a plat. I don't fight mini plats anymore. Caught me off guard because I fought a decent number of diamonds when I was in ultra plat. But now that I'm in diamond, it's like other diamonds plus masters. So theoretically, sweep is punishable by my own sweep, but I didn't know that he could space it as much as he could. Like, I thought, there were a lot of times where I thought, okay, this is a punish, and then it wasn't. No cancel, that's -7, I think. I played some kind of shoddy play when playing this guy at first. I hadn't played a Nash in a little bit. I think Nash is one of Sakura's good matchups. And it's quite a good matchup. But I didn't play my best. Ooh, these 2016ers can't block jump and cross ups. He didn't quick stand and I was just Surprised that worked, to be honest. I normally just take it for the block stun. Nash can't do anything to get out of the way. That's like -2, and I think I try to punish it, and I'm like, oh yeah, it's -2, I know, because I fucking played Nash a little bit in Season 1. Well, not even Season 1, pre-release, back when we were all playing online. Or, not online, on... Oh, why'd that fail? Sakura, I hit it really early. Back when we were all playing on hacked copy of the game. So that's super risky on Sakura. Sakura is one of the only characters who actually has a decent, reliable punish on that. But not many people have really pushed me to do it reliably. And this guy pushes me a lot because even after I show that I have a punish, he does it a lot. He does it like a fuck ton. It's super weird. I haven't even blocked it yet. That was a fireball trap. Look. I stand jab to prevent the approach, but his overhead literally still hit me while also not being in range of my stand jab. I was like, wow, that was perfectly spaced. I was impressed. Little hard Tatsu. Tried to do something, probably a light normal into light. But he mistimed it, but it would have been punishable anyway. He probably thought I was unsafe, based on the lack of matchup knowledge of Sakura people seem to have. And I've got him in the corner, and this is where I love having people, because I can only make good reads when I've got cornered opponents. I had a DP there. Ah, stand jab that time. Crush Fierce is still the play. How does Baf choke this one away? Oh yeah. Follow that fireball in. Ha, that was not a punish. I guess technically speaking, even if it wasn't a punish and even if I did DP, I could have turned out a super and he had no V reversal and it was chip, so, you know. There was no actual danger there. I won. He had no way of getting out of the way of that. He was dead the nanosecond he blocked anything, and that would have been, even if he didn't hit a button, he would have blocked that. This is all theoreticals because I don't know if I was ready to turn that out.
Round 1. Fight.
I think I probably would have. Very interesting connection. I did like DP because it's the most reliable, but I definitely had a bigger one. Nice punish there. I messed that up a little bit later. This is looking like a fucking Baf round right now, though. I'll tell you that. Ugh, that literally, I lose this round, and it all starts from that. That was a really terrible throw tech from him, but I literally just, like, I was pressed my button too early, I guess. And now I just eat everything because I feel like losing. Where did it all go wrong? After 2 lights, that was not a good throw tech. Nash's walk speed is snail pace. But it's hard in the moment. You freak out. I thought I was going to die. Should have reversed like 20 times there. Should have blocked. Instead of blocking with my face. It's Nash. His fucking mix-up isn't that good. He just has like a lot of ways to give you... give himself plus frames. That was super cool. There, I actually punished him. Those are pretty minus, I think. Yeah, I can just DP those. I can DP those, I can DP that, and I can DP, I think, the sweep. And I don't do any of those for like this whole fucking first match against this guy. I just don't DP anything. That was a terrible time to DP it. It was a punish. But I should have not revealed it. But he keeps doing them, so it's like, okay, maybe I can do some more. Oops, I was really far out, I guess. That was pretty lucky. What do you guys think? Gotta cash out though.
It can't be over.
Can VT1 Sakura do that? No.
Final round.
And people ask me why I use VT2.
Fight.
Because of that. That was an interesting ATA. I keep on walking into it. That was definitely unsafe, and I definitely got the worst punish ever of stand short into nothing. Unfortunately, Sakura's stand short doesn't combo into any other light normal, or anything except to cancel. So it was really dumb of me to hit it. I think that was unsafe too, but this time I punished with a confirm, which is what I should have done the first time. See, if Nash jumps over your head, if Nash lands on you, you can crouch fierce it. And if he jumps over your head, he can punish your crouch fierce. If you try to block it, and he goes over your head, you can punish it on reaction. But if you try and block it and he lands on you, you get hit. So it's like a little 50-50. I low forwarded, I promise. Rare footage of me blocking that correctly, and then that happened. And I tag him anyway. And now things are looking pretty dire. That was a cool little setup that I was not ready for. I was expecting some variety of... I don't know what. Some kind of super setup, maybe? Losing to a platinum hurts a little bit.
Round 1.
Not a lot, though. This guy's playing pretty well. He's like kind of not. I'm not doing the right punishes, and if I was doing the right punishes, it would be a lot easier. I actually know a decent amount about this match, which is annoying. But also, like, you know, medium Tatsu on accident. That was a punish. So see, look forward like Tatsu. I forgot about that. That was ugly. Don't let Nash get away with that. I like know the punish, but every time he does it, I'm like, oh yeah. That was heavy. That was back heavy punch. He's chilling in the corner. Nice punish, Beth. This is just a fucking mess of bad punishes. This guy just keeps doing unsafe stuff, and I just keep on not punishing it. Sakura has super good punishes in places where most characters don't have them. See, I could have blocked that on reaction, actually. And even jumping over it was better than fucking meeting in midair. Didn't block. That's a DP. That's how I actually took it. I was trying to catch a backdash for that Stamina activate. I had a couple times where I could have jabbed in there. I don't know if DP... I think I lose my punish when I'm in V-trigger. Because DP is the only thing I can punish with. My DP has a lot less range. Didn't cancel. Should have. I think it was all good. If I blocked that, I had stand short into Tatsu, and then I won off of that. But, you know, I didn't block it, so...
Round 2.
I died.
Fight.
I didn't react to it at all. That overhead's pretty damn fast. I think of all the overheads that are -6, that one's one of the better ones to be -6. I think the quicker an overhead is, the more unsafe it should be. So many of these fucking what's-its, the medium Sonic Scythe, I can just like medium DP and then super. I don't do that. It'd be cool if I did that. Missed the punish, and also that was an accident. I do that move on purpose like once a blue moon. I'm like pretty tilted right now, to be honest. I'm like, what the fuck? Where's it all going wrong? That should have been medium Tatsu. I like saw him going over my head and I chose that punish that I did. That surprised me that he was out of range after the light Sonic Scythe. I didn't know he could space that one. That's kind of cool. That's a safe fireball. It's only like -1 or something. That was a punish on my third tag. Delete Nash. Got him again. This is the beginning of something, perhaps. Nice fucking Oki setup, Baf. I think Stand Fierce into Stand Fierce is probably... Stand Fierce is probably just outright punishable. But Stand Fierce into Stand Fierce is definitely not real. I think Stand Fierce by itself is probably like -5 or something. Time for Baf to open up fat again. I don't know if I'll ever fucking react to that. But like, it would be good to know. So that Nash got me this time. I fight him again too. Frame data Nash. Hard punch. It is -5. I actually knew that one. Oh look, it's No Good Citizen again. This time I was like, you know, I'm gonna mix things up a little bit and see if I can play a little differently. If G can't get any sort of momentum going, this matchup feels actually really good for Sakura. If he like stays level 1, I can like just get a... I like win, I feel. And then things get dire if he activates V-Trigger, or if he actually gets some charges. I think that's everyone, but I think especially Sakura. He like can't fight her pressure. He can't play normals with her very well, actually. And he's not great against a lot of her like just basic tools. Oh, look at that. Crouch Fierce actually fucking hitting behind me. God bless. I always treat that move like it sucks. Look, I got him. Just errant hits everywhere.
Not my day. Round 2. Fight.
I could have punished that with something that knocked down. It would have been so much fucking better. I play Street Fighter 3. That's what you do against Q. I got rid of the level 1. So that was good anyway. That's... that move is pretty minus. I can punish it, I think. That's the punish. I wasn't sure if it would be a punish or not, but I was ready with the combo, so that was cool. Ooh. He was ready with a throw tag. If I shimmied, I won. And now this all happens. I was like, here comes the command grab. That's all I can think about. But guess what? It was the low short. What is cool about this, though, is that he has to spend the meter to kill me. So of all the ways I could lose, that was about the best. But G's a really bullshit character, isn't he? Like, I mean, I think we all know. But G's VT1 is pretty nutty. Because he, like, just keeps the super for the whole time. He doesn't have any resource to spend. I'm saying that as a Sakura player, but, like, his is a lot more useful in neutral. Mine's mostly just for punishes and conversions. I just do, like, fucking 200 damage more than I would have done with the same ass combo. There's me actually jumping in on a fireball, which I think is the first time I did it. Kind of a shitty shimmy attempt, but then I was like, let's do this. The god fucking walk in low strong. I can't believe I did that and it worked. So I got you, No Good Citizen. You got me the first time, I got you the second time. Unfortunately, he pulls again. Plays me one match, then pulls. Doesn't want to play me. At least I got my revenge. Stole some of his delicious points. So here's that guy again. I think he actually won the first set. So now I'm here for blood.
Round 1. Fight.
By the way, Wave Motion Fist is the actual meaning of Hadoken. Look at me just wandering in and whiffing short. Oh, my Hartatsu. Hartatsu's like impossible to use in neutral. That shit actually sucks. Look, I got a combo. Glad I reacted to which side I would be on, because that was a jump around house, but I still went over his head. Cool. This guy's actually being real good about throwing the fireballs, so that it's difficult to make a prediction jump. I got one there. He doesn't go for throws very often. It's almost always jab strong left forward. He doesn't like making them reads. Look at me just trying to activate with my little low forward. I don't do other activates. What if I did a short and then a Tatsu? That would have been pretty cool. Would have been a really cool thing I could have done. That caught me off guard so fucking hard that I didn't realize it was VT2. And also I still didn't notice that he's VT2. He used VT1 against me the first time. I thought it was just a parry. I thought it was V-skill. Somehow I saw it and walked in and punished it. By some miracle. It was such a wild thing to do. but I still haven't noticed he's VT2. Keep that in mind. This will be an important factor later. Imagine if Ryu did his VT2 parry to parry something where he didn't get the follow-up, like a fireball, and it didn't consume any meter. So there's the Tatsu. I had some time to think about how DP was the wrong play. Kind of wild of me to use 2 uses of it, but I think it was alright. I was kind of thinking he was in the corner. I could do a 1 use into a multi-bar combo and kill him like that. Or maybe not kill him, but do a lot of damage. Hitting that forward dash would have been nice. I'm going to remind everyone right now that it was pretty laggy while I was fighting this guy. Super won't kill, so I just cash out. I'll figure I'll kill him with the next combo, whatever it is. This would have been it, but you know, then that happens. Oops. I think that's not frame 1, by the way. So that was like pretty desperate and pretty dumb from him, but also I am even more desperate and even more dumb. If I got a good punish combo the first time, I would have fucking won too, instead of low forward EX Tatsu, which does the same damage as low forward heavy TP. But I didn't have a whole lot of great things to do there, to be honest. I got the something. He likes to hit buttons there immediately. Why did that fail? I didn't get the first frame connect of Stand Strong. It was super weird. Mystery for the ages, in my humble opinion. Caught him forward dashing. I get a lot of those. I was like, is that unsafe? Keep that in mind because it comes up again. I actually got him. Also, that can be a combo, so I just missed it. Way too far with her conversion. Go for 1. Wake up DP into super. I was like, wow, that would have worked. And then I'm like, next time I get knocked over, let's do this. And then I did it. I figured he probably just didn't respect that at all. He probably just thought he wasn't dead to a wake up DP. Most people do, I feel. They're willing to like eat that DP because they think they think it's not game over. Because they don't know that Soccer is one of those forbidden characters. One of the forbidden 5. With invincible DP into super conversion. Is it 5 or is it 4? I usually call it 4, but I feel like one of the new characters had it, but it's not fucking Blanca. I mean, not Blanca, it is Blanca. It's not fucking Poison, and it's not fucking Honda. And Lucia does have an invincible uppercut without meter, but she can't convert it to super. So I guess it is 4. Anyway, I won by doing that, so that was cool. I'm plus frames there, by the way. Every now and then, I play like super close games, and then every now and then I play a game where I just get constant momentum forever. Is this the fucking god of... Is this random chance? Is this how random chance works? Sometimes you just get your momentum. It doesn't happen inverted that often. Probably because I'm playing players below my rank. Oh, that was a punish, but I could have done better. Back Fierce. Well, Back Fierce would have been weird because it would have gotten a crush counter, and I wasn't that close to Ryu. So maybe Back Fierce would have been really horrible. Another good jump. Got him. I was really close. See that? Because I was really close, I actually had strong into Back Fierce. I almost never go for that. But it's very reactable. So it's one of the first times I pulled it out in the match, and it worked perfectly. And I was like, phew. Wiped actual sweat off my actual brow once I won like that. Pretty much the optimal activate. More Baf casually chilling at full screen. Looking for those stand shorts. It's one of Sakura's biggest virtues as a character, is being able to stand short and have a good empty cancel inside it, and also stand short having the god hitbox that it does. Best light normal in the whole game. Serious candidate 4. That was kind of a weird one though. The great thing is it's -1, but most people... Why did I do that and why did it work? Most people don't... Most people treat it like a real, like, plus frame light. So even though it's -1, it kind of isn't. Because people never do reversal stuff. That's kind of questionable. Kind of a questionable EX Fireball. Didn't have a super high success rate, I feel. If I just did that stand jab, stand short a frame faster, I had a combo into a knockdown. And that would have been pretty nice. I was wondering, like, what the fuck Ryu did if he was VT2. Because normally VT1 Ryu gets a fireball there. I mean, a DP there. But he showed me. This guy showed me. I think short, walk-in short was there, I think. I choked that away, but then he choked it away even harder. I did a crouch stab where I had no conversion, except just raw cancel. I had no links out of it.
Sakura wins.
And then he was mashing the fuck on BT2, so I hit him. I'm usually quite confident against Cammie players, but this guy actually gave me a pretty interesting run for my money. Emphasis on interesting.
Round one.
It's right here. It's in the first like 50 seconds of this round. I don't know if it's laggy for him. He left after one, so. But it was like a teeny bit skippy for me. It wasn't like serious lag, but like I could see that it wasn't full speed, but it was like close. I got counter hit so many fucking times right here. I just couldn't find a hit. Normally I play neutral really well against Cammie, but I literally couldn't find anything. Also, you don't walk when you do that. I like walked and swept, but I think I had no punish available. Unless it'll walk back from him, I guess. That actually hit me. I'm like, what do I do here? Raw light Tatsu. Bef doesn't do that very often, does he? Hit him too early. He gets the choke of the century in this round, I remember that. I forgot all about that. I forgot how glorious his chokes were. That would have been nice if I activated there. Behold this. What about that? Raw spiral arrow, I was not ready for that. Sakura can just walk in short that, and then I would have had this exact conversion that I did. But he hit me. And then he had uppercut to kill me. And he did jump roundhouse while trying to uppercut. I guess because he was so caught off guard that he actually hit me or something. I don't know.
That was a bit close.
Or he was trying to dive kick me. It's a mystery. Like, he just had uppercut to win. And he dropped it, and then he just did jump roundhouse over my head. And that wasn't even unsafe, or it was unsafe, but I missed the punish on it, and I got a counter hit. But then he died. And now it goes a little bit more standard. Those are really bad to throw against Cammie with Super, by the way. I thought about that the nanosecond after I threw it. Next time I gotta think about it the nanosecond before. It's so difficult getting Cammie to actually fucking do an unsafe move. It feels so good to get this punish with Spiral Arrow. I can't believe that hit, crouching Cammie. Cool. I was trying to combo, I was trying to get the pressure going. We had 2 trades in a row and I was like, is it my turn? Is it my turn? I wanted it to be mine. That was a nice little shimmy, I suppose. Now I'm dead. He didn't even spend any meter. We're both locked and loaded. His meter is arguably better than mine in this matchup. Until he's cornered, and then mine is much better. But he can also use his to escape the corner, so it's okay. This matchup's pretty fair, to be honest. From what I can tell. Sakura can hang with Cammie in the neutral, because my mid-range is just a little bit better than his, even though his close range is more continuously pressuring than mine. Wow, I got 2. He hits a lot of buttons. And I was like, let's find some roundhouses. And I did. No, I did, that's not real. I'm minus when I do that. That dropped! That dropped! That dropped! I was gonna talk about that. I was gonna bring it up before it happened, but it happened fucking... That was the worst fucking drop in history. Because I was spending a bar, and also I was doing a move that would have whiffed on him if he was just holding down back. And also it was obviously reaction punishable. But he wasn't blocking. Don't know what he was doing, but it wasn't blocking. Probably put down his stick, probably paid me a lot of respect. He's probably like, oh yeah, that was very nice. Hi, Rank Laura.
Round 1. Fight.
That's -4, by the way. I know that because I played Laura. And yeah, I think I punish it 1 time in the whole set. He doesn't do it that often, though. I think I also once tried to punish it. It doesn't advance as much as a lot of other stand roundhouses do. So even though it's -4, he's often outside the range where my stand short can punish it. Oops, tried to catch him walking forward, but he did just a teeny tiny shimmy into a block, which was nice. When you backdash a command grab, you should actually jump in, by the way. That'll actually hit before the command grab recovers. Fun fact about command grabs. Also, don't do -2 things against Laura. This first match, I think I lose. And I think I lose, but something happens that shakes him for the entire rest of the set. And it ends up being enormously helpful for me. I think that happens in match 1. Look, you got the combo. Kind of hit light shoulder, right elbow. Very cool, very cool. It's like me with my light Tatsu combo. That's not a combo. Well, you know, everything after the low strong was. But low jab into counter hit, low jab into low strong is not a combo. Oops, that was supposed to be X, and I would have died even harder if I got it. I was like, I've got a nice life lead right now. Let's not choke this away. Quote me. Quote Baf. Wait, I might win this round. See that little fake shimmy I did? Then I did a real shimmy. Laura's defense is pretty bad. She only has a very shitty reversal. And a not great reversal super. Reversal super that does 0 chip and also, is punishable by full jumping combo. He's hurt. He missed his follow-up, but then I didn't quick stand. If I quick stood, I would have gotten out of that, and that would have been nice. I'm playing real close to him, to be honest. You shouldn't actually get, like... Don't be -2 against Laura. Don't do it. Don't do what I do. I'm checking the fucking forward dashes, but not in a great way. That was not a combo. That was not a combo. That was not a combo. I was looking for crouch jab into something. Crouch jab into medium DP. Don't know if it would have worked there. The whiff throw. Maybe I just fucking... Maybe nothing crazy happens in this first match. Why do I just let him jump? I'm thinking that right here. Okay, the crazy thing that happens in match 2, I think. I know that, like, Sparkstar Laura can make fat comebacks, but that whole time I was like, how did I allow that? How did I allow that fat comeback? If I was going to allow him to make a fat comeback, it should have been letting him fucking command grab me 5 times in a row. That should have been the only way I allowed it. I should have just been blocking, 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 and then nanosecond I actually blocked anything via reverse. And then all of a sudden we're back to neutral. And he has some white health. So I was feeling kind of dumb there. Kind of dumb that I managed to choke that away like that. VRS is really good against Laura's EX Fireball. You can do it on reaction. And it's fucking, it goes from -5 to not existing. And also Laura losing 60 health. I think it's in this round that the thing that shakes him happens. Ooh. Nice little combo thing. That fireball is like, I think 0 on hit. I don't even remember. I immediately jab afterwards. Laura does have a 3-frame, and I didn't hit my 3-frame. Trying to get out of the corner, but it's difficult. That was a punish, I think. You should reveal your punishes. Oh, that one wasn't. They look the same to me. I did it. It's important to rep it occasionally against grapplers. Counter hit. I can't kill him though. The higher players rank, the less likely they are to tech throws. And that goes for times where it's like a real 50-50. And just both are equally available. That was kind of dumb by me. I was trying to walk in. But it was a really dumb walk in. Also, that can be a combo and I dropped it. Cool. Got the little shimmy fireball. Despite Laura's EX Bolt Charge only having 1 hit of armor, she can actually EX. There, that's the thing that shakes him. I knew she jumped. I saw that setup. I was like, oh, this is command grab. I think he's probably going to do like EX command grab immediately after. I've seen they can make 1,000,000 times from 1,000,000 different Lauras. Oops. No comment on that. Drop the back fierce. I shouldn't have even had it. I should have just been fucking land back fierce into DP. Or land stand fierce into DP. I shouldn't have had a link in there at all. What was the link doing except giving me a fucking opportunity to choke? I didn't need the damage, I just needed the super. I could have done raw super. That would have been better when I did. Especially because I dropped it. But I won. Anyway, what was I going to say? The fact that I jumped out of a command grab 1 time, having seen the setup before, he like never goes for fucking command grab resets almost at all. I think this is a very low command grab Laura in the first place. Usually goes for fucking regular ass throw. Some Lauras do it a lot, some Lauras do it almost not at all. You gotta fucking make an evaluation really quickly. But this is an almost not at all kind of Laura. There, I punished it. And that one fucking command grab I jumped out of, he was like, yeah, that's not happening again. So there are a lot of block strings where he like just doesn't command grab. I just eat normals and normals and normals. And that ends up being really good because I block more often than I try and jump out. That was a really shit punish. I forgot. I would like realize as I hit the jab, I was like, wait, this is the big unsafe, not the small unsafe. I do not block a single overhead. Fucking that was me actually holding up. So don't count that part. Everything I just said, ignore it.
Round 2. Fight.
One-on-one with this guy right now, and I want his points. I'm willing to do some wild stuff to get them. Put it like that. No kind of combo. Honestly, stand jab crouch strong is not very good. I should just convert it right away instead of trying to like string my way out of it, because I don't think it even has a conversion of like point blank jab into low strong into stand short. I don't even know if that works. That was a cool conversion, Beth. That was an intentional towards forward and it didn't do anything. But he didn't react to my forward dash. He was tense because of that stun bar. Who can blame him?
Final round.
BT1 being 3 bars is... I like fighting Laura a lot more ever since they did that. I don't mind Laura too bad compared to a lot of the other grapplers. Ah, that feels like that was out of range every single time. I should just throw. That was out of range. People won't be ready for that shit. That was still a punish. And I had a fucking much better punish than that. I was caught off guard and I was scared. I keep on letting him jump in. I realized that like here. I was like, why do I do this? How will Baf win this round? Like that. He did Beerus on block and then immediately hit a button. That was probably the fucking death of him, to be honest. Got you. That was not even a punish. Raw super because I didn't know if the trigger would still be there. Plot twist, it was. I could have done DP. But raw super was a lot safer, so I did it. It's so annoying that you have to spend EX to get the DP to hit there. I understand, but it's annoying. I wish light DP would hit. I got that Laura. I won 2-1. Oh, it's this guy again. Ooh, look at my points. 15, 8, 19. I'm going up. On the up and up. Oh, do you guys see my dojo? I made a dojo. Check it out. I originally called it Fuck Lords. And I was gonna, you know, like, oh, that wasn't a punish, I think. I need the first hit to connect to get a punish. I had a punish there too. I'm never ready to punish a fucking sweep with a DP. That shit is like not the thing for me. Got me again. This is looking pretty ugly. I was like, I need to beat this guy if I want his points. And this is looking like not a great round for me. That time I was ready for the setup. I was like, oh, he threw me here last time. But he didn't throw me, he shimmied me. But he wasn't ready to punish my really awful throw tech. Why did he stand block? That confirms here. I thought he would fucking fail the block again, but he didn't. Also, oops. He would have teched me anyway, even though I walked in enough. I'm like kind of glad I did that DP because I think it like scared him. Even though he blocked it, I think he was like, or not scared, but like I think he was looking for more DPs later because I did that one because I showed it. So it was kind of good even that deep in the match that I showed that I was willing to be a nut. It was kind of a wash anyway, but I gave him a download that I can then exploit that he downloaded it. I was trying to back fierce or normal. Dead serious. Every time I've ever tried to do that, it sucked. Don't do it. It's like a bad idea. If you want to land a crush counter neutral with soccer, do it with Arnos. Don't do it with back fierce. Punched him. He does it so much, even though I should punish it. It really blows me away that he was that like unwilling to fucking put it away. Also, that was fucking stupid of me. One, that I got the stamina to hit and didn't do the combo. Ooh, barely. That's why it's Ranos to hit and didn't do the combo. Two, that I got stand strong to counter hit and I didn't do the combo. And then either of those would have stunned him. Maybe not either. But I could have played that a bit better. Put it like that. Ooh, whiff to throw and then like I saw it and then I got counter hit. That's all he managed to do. Reacted that time. I should punish it with jab, not strong. I mean, not short. And also not, it's not a punish. That hurt. I tried to crouch first one of those again, but once again he went over my head. And now I'm eating a big old Sonic Hurricane. This round is looking difficult to win, but his shimmy sucked. Nash's walk speed is bad. That's a punish. Saw that one. I tried to throw him, it's so hard. That was not real, but this is. I cash out, I'm not going to kill him with the super, so, you know, I'd rather keep the corner and the Oki. Got him with the throw, it wasn't going to kill though, so maybe it wasn't the right play, I don't know. This was, I remember this, I remember how this ended. Of all the ways. I should have died for that terrible, terrible tech. I was like, what do I do to win? What do I do to win? I was like trying to focus so hard on how I could make him block something so I could super him. And then he just zoomed in after a fireball and I was completely unprepared. I was like, what do I do? What do I do? I fucking got him with a throw on his awkward shimmy. I should not have won that. It was just a complete miracle. I didn't play better, he just played worse.
Round one. Fight.
Tried to punish it with short that time, but honestly, just raw DP is a lot more reliable. So I don't know why I was trying to do the short. It adds barely any damage. Adds like fucking 30. Ooh, got him midair. Hello. I love that little conversion. Getting the light Tatsu, or light DP. No conversion again. Crouch jab would have just dizzied him. Also, that was an accident to medium Tatsu, and man, it was a bad one. Had a lot of execution errors today. Had a lot of stuff really well, so it's whatever. My TR was timid. The reverse here. It was actually, I mistimed it. It can be a punish, but I didn't get the punish. But I got a counter hit, so it probably does extra damage, right? I actually don't know. I don't know if it does like more if you counter hit with it. That was cool. It's cool seeing a somersault justice Nash, whatever it's called. Oh, he dropped it. That was the kill. He still got me though. If I blocked that, damn, I could have fucking. That was a point blank one. I could have stronged that, I think. That would have been a huge combo if I actually blocked it, but I didn't. A whole lot of what ifs in this world. That was a punish. Where's the punish notification? Why isn't Capcom hopped onto that? It would be so helpful in this game. Oh, that was a bad feel. I almost never dropped that. It's easy. Kind of an awkward forward jump. Caught him. Sucker stand short interacts favorably with a lot of normals. Didn't take a throw. I was like, I don't want to die, so I'm not going to do anything super risky. I want to win without spending any meter, if possible. I don't even have my B trigger yet, though. I think my wiggling scared him. He wasn't sure if he was going to get shimmied or not.
Final round. Fight.
That's a punish. I cashed out immediately. I like cashing it early, but I think he cashes out early in this round too. That hurts. I thought he was going over my head, but he wasn't. I could have just blocked to the left no matter what, and then jabbed once he would have gone over. Like there was no downside to fucking. I don't have to move to the right at all. Kind of a wash. Kind of bad by me. Made some execution errors, ended up costing quite a lot. Or maybe decision making, you might say. Errors. No matter how good you are, there's a lot of things that go very... there's a lot of things that happen in a match. And it's very hard to have a match where there's nothing that could be called a mistake. Oh yeah, look at my dojo's name. It's from YouTube. Think right? I don't know if I'll try and let anyone join, or it'll just be me. I thought it'd be kind of funny. It's like an Easter egg in my fucking tutorial videos or something. That I have a dojo that just says from YouTube. Ooh, got him. And this is the immediate throw. And this is shimmy. So I just threw him. What is it this time? Ooh, it's the jump. But what is it this time? I'm pretty good at this little mix-up. It's very slanted in my favor, so it's hard not to be good at it.
Round two. Fight.
This is a pretty good start. That was it again, and I got the link. I had a link into short, actually. That was not a punish. Didn't get reversal. But I hit him. Isn't it great when fucking Sakura's DPs just mysteriously hit? I love when I drop a combo and it's into hard Tatsu, so I don't actually get... I'm not ever unsafe. V-reverse is super good here. I don't V-reverse very often. I remember to V-reverse against that move quite frequently because it gives you so much time to think. But V-reverse to get him knocked over with white damage in the corner is such a good idea. That ended up being super good for me. Big brain play. Rare for me. Using V-reverses wisely is probably one of my biggest weaknesses. And that was a very good one because it was guaranteed. And it put me into an advantageous mix-up situation that could lead to him dying. And also took away his plus frames. So I'm like +3 once I block that thing. So here's my last match of the night, or rather my last set of the night. Me versus good old Chuck Kadoken again. Now I've got a pretty good download on how this guy plays. I lost the first one, I think, but it was 2-1. Then I think I won the second one 2-1, right? Someone go back and verify for me. Still a little bit laggy. Just a reminder that it lags every time I play this guy. Didn't ATA there because it was lagging, I promise. Wake up jab. I couldn't tell what he was doing. He was pretty far away from me. So I was like, I'm not going to die. So I did it. Oof. He did the XTP. That's unsafe, but I missed the punish. Feeling bad, man. Ooh, close again. Once again, got the combo. It's rare that I get that. Cool autocorrect. It's a terrible jump, especially versus Ryu. It doesn't do anything. It would just put me in the corner. It's a free block against anyone good. And Ryu can actually actively punish it. Anti-RDP, rare footage from me. I don't do those almost ever. Imagine if I got that punish. I like tried to wait for him to land that time, but I just completely miscalled when it would happen. Ooh. And it still wasn't enough. That was a punish. It looks like I hit him on the ground too. Keep that in mind. In fact, I definitely hit him on the ground. So that time the EX Tatsu was extra minus because only one of the hits hit me. The other time I blocked an EX Tatsu, got hit a couple times. So it was more unsafe. Cool little anti-air. It's like a third strike anti-air. Slight walk back into low forward. Make me land on it. I was trying to think about what I could do against that back strong, which I was very expecting by this point. Oh, this is the round. Behold his glorious gameplay. Also, that was a really bad non-cancel. This guy's fucking Jesus. He's like, I'm gonna get all this out of my system right now. Did the wrong combo technically. I knew every time.
Sakura wins.
Here's this fellow again. I only need a few more points before I'm in the glorious 16,000s.
Round one. Fight.
This guy played pretty well. He was cool. I like him. I like this replayer. I think he needs more throws. He did a lot of fucking block strings and not a lot of throws. I blocked my way out a lot. There's one. I remember thinking when that throw happened, I was like, oh shit, he actually threw me. Also, this is looking pretty dire. I've made bigger comebacks than this, but I think this is not a good time to make a comeback. Don't you guys think? This one's kind of a difficult match to win. Oops! Yeah, that was bad. That was a really fucking bad. I immediately was just like, wow, I'm just gonna jump in so I die faster. After I failed that cancel. That was super, super stupid. That was the beginning of a potential comeback. Fucking raw Tatsu. I think he does that another time in this round, but don't quote me. Got him. That was not a punish, but I did have frame advantage, and he couldn't DP. There, he actually successfully tossed it over me. Wake up, sweep. That's not even bad, to be honest. Re-sweep is pretty fast. And if he got the crush counter, he would have had an unblockable. Would have been kind of cool. Would have caught my shimmy and stuff. Execution error from him that allows me to win. I don't know if it was an execution error, I imagine it was. Isn't it great when like you don't really have an avenue to win, and you're like wondering how you're going to be able to like find one, and then the opponent just gives you one? It's just like, oh, this is a fucking whiffed hard DP. Guess I'll win. That's what I was thinking right then. I love that whole little sequence. I do it every single time. Never throw. Too far from the corner, I think. Maybe EX would have worked. That's an okay time to be reverse, I guess. I'm most -2, so I wouldn't have done it if it was me. There, I was too early. Oops. Last time I hit him on the ground, but this time I hit him midair. I'm kind of scared right now, but I'm not super duper scared. No, I'm not very scared at all. He doesn't even have any meter. Look at me. Look at me patiently waiting. Right here. There's no rush. See that? I did low forward cancel. I was like, he's really far away. Let's just do it like this. when I should meet him, and he died. Do I have a thing to test right now?
Sakura wins.
I guess I could test fucking Zeku's Bushin flip stuff. Anyway, I broke 16,000. Which means I was done for the day. I was trying to record a tutorial video, to be honest. But you know how that goes. I just suddenly felt like playing, so I hopped on ranked. Which one of these guys is Zeku? Where is he? I feel like he's like right here somewhere. There he is. I found him.
Allow me a moment to
Alright, let's get a download on what the fuck's going on with this guy. I should have picked him as my character. It would have been a lot easier. That is a high. That's also a high. Okay, so neither of them are like mids or whatever. Yeah, there you go. So you can low block that, and you have to low block that, because otherwise he can do like these. One other question is, what the fuck is... Oh, I accidentally lost control of my Zeku. Other question is, what the fuck is this? That's only -1. Good lord. Why is it like that? I know he's spending meter, but like, shit. It looks so much... I mean, obviously you can very easily react to the fact that it's metered. But it's just weird that... Oh, it's +1. Soccer is -1. I'm +1. Is this real? Is this real life? The heavy one's that safe? It's -2? I didn't realize they went safer as you got upward. So it's only like the light one you can punish. And the fucking medium one with the light normal. Soccer would just hit stand short unless it was the really far one or the EX one. So that's reactable for me, so... Now I know what I would do against that. Time to kill him with a top secret Sakura combo. He's blocking. Oh, I lost a hit. That wasn't a very good top secret Sakura combo. I'm gonna do it again because I like it. My 2-bar. It's more like I'm worried that I'm gonna drop it in a real match where it's a good idea to go for. That wasn't very good. It'd be nice if I could get these. So what is it, medium Tatsu? EXDP? Yeah. I'm never gonna get that combo in a real match. It's optimal 2-bar. Almost always I have 3 bars in that scenario.
It looks like
That's actual optimal 2-bar, but it's really hard to do. I got it that time. You have to get an EX Tatsu to hit in a really weird way. I did light DP, but I actually have medium DP there too. You need that, like those 4 hits. The medium Tatsu is a lot easier. Oh, I got it. There we go. Medium DP. 456. Quite powerful. Anyway, that's the recording. Hope you guys enjoyed. I'm at 1600. Maybe I'll play again. Maybe I'll get to 1700. 17,000. Whatever.